quite the bravado with his title screen. Episode 2, number 1 right here. Oh man. How have you been doing? Because I've been doing alright. It's been a really fucking weird last few days, but that is not for this. Let's see. Mr. Bruce Wayne. I hope you enjoyed episode 1. I thought it was alright. Let's see. An old friend becomes a new adversary as Bruce learns more about the Wayne family legacy and that kind of bullshit happens. Corrupt, okay, gotcha. So basically the main bad guy this time is going to be that douchebag that I see in the episode 3 main screen. And I think there's also going to be a flashback in this. So fantastic. Let's see though. Previously on Batman the Telltale series.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Yeah, I have a feeling that douchebag is going to be the main
Mr. Wayne,
antagonist of this
thank you for opening your house to us.
Or at least
Together,
number 3, or
we
both.
will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Sup, Sully? What happened to Nathan Drake? Actually, Nathan Drake's over here, isn't he?
Don't you know not to corner a
Doesn't
wild
the dude who
animal?
plays Nathan Drake also play
It's
Harvey Dent?
dangerous.
So he actually is here.
Bye, Bat.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Ah, Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Awesome. One thing I'll tell you though, is that I found the more eccentric one, like Tales from the Borderlands, to be more interesting so far, to be totally honest. Let's see. Stories about how you, to an extent, I mean, not really. The only game I've played that was totally like that was Detroit Become Human. The Walking Dead wasn't really like that. Although I've only really seen / played the first 2 seasons, so I don't know about beyond that, but the earlier Walking Deads at least, the choices kind of mattered, not really. And then in the end of season 1, you get that one guy that kind of fucking, like, judges the decisions you made, even if they were totally rational at the time.
You don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Why would you come back to this alleyway if it stirs up such poignant memories for you? I don't know.
I thought I might find you here.
I figured you want to get away with it.
The news was upsetting for both of us.
Didn't you already know, asshole?
You should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
That's a good question,
this
is
isn't
it?
going away. It's also public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years...
What would you have me do? You
tell
were
me the
a
truth?
child.
Not anymore, jackass.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades.
Yeah, because you're hiding a clandestine
hoped it
secret, you
would
son of a
never come.
bitch.
Forget the papers. I want to
Fuck
hear it
me.
from you.
Fuck the papers, what I say.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce.
No
You
shit.
can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money.
No, I'm sorry. I was about to say, yeah, you can. There are billion-dollar companies like in real life. But I was like, you know what? I'm pretty sure they have made certain moral shits. So I can't actually use that.
Money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name.
So his parents are a
Your
bunch of
father,
bastards,
Hamilton
got you.
Hill and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
Which
know
I
it's
agree
a
is
lot to
bullshit.
take in.
No
I
shit.
want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Fine, bitch.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
That was really weird. I don't know about you, but when Bruce just talked, I only heard it out of my
This
left.
is the first time I've been
and not
back
my right.
here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne.
Oh well.
He was simply too well known. Too big.
Not big enough apparently to be murdered in the back of an alleyway.
There it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption.
It's a
You
yeah.
don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that
Yeah,
story.
because he didn't know his dad was into some
I can
clandestine
recall
shit, you
every
fucking
moment of
fucker.
that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Motherfucking investigation crime scene. Motherfucker. Okay, can you stop lagging? Fuck. Motherfucker, you're still fucking lagging. There we go, Jesus.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Honestly, the first thing I would do is ask him why.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why?
No, I would kill
Parents could
him.
have given him anything.
I would kill
Why
him,
would
but
he
I would
just
ask him
shoot them?
why first.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Oh, well, never mind then. I thought he was still alive. I'm assuming that's the actual name of the dude who actually murdered his parents, even in the canonicity. Because to my understanding, this game is not canon to the overall story
He
of
just
Batman.
wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
And you are.
How
He
would
would
you
be
see
so
this?
proud to see that you took a different path.
Actually, this begs the question for me. Okay, so like he's like a billionaire, he does like Batman and shit, but that's all clandestine though. as far as like public relations go, what the hell does the Wayne Enterprises shit do for Gotham that makes him such a respected community member? I mean, even with all this, you know, issues arising now, I can't imagine everybody would just turn their backs on him if he's doing lots of charitable work with his vast fortune. By the way, bro, why don't you put on a raincoat or something? It's raining right now. I just noticed that. Even the old man has a faggot umbrella.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
Of course she did.
I never knew that.
No
She
shit.
was always so good to me.
It's funny too, because this backstory is so simple, yet it's been recreated a
Where
couple
exactly
times.
does the memory end?
Jiren
With my father
is one of them.
pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that?
Black.
There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
No goddamn shit.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
I don't, but maybe you do. Actually, it's imperative to know for his public relations currently.
Stay back.
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. No, Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Ooh.
Bruce, are you all right?
Well, the cops came pretty
It
fucking
wasn't
quick.
a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
No offense, Bruce, but I think your dad's a fucking dumbass. I mean, he was a billionaire into clandestine shit. He knew he had enemies, clearly, and yet he still chooses to walk down an alley at night alone. Like, I've heard of idiocy, and that, it's not actually that's, I can't say it's not the top of the list, but it's pretty close. I mean, I've seen some idiots in my time, and I saw some dude on the internet who was astonished that his birthday was on the same day that he was born. It's like, no shit. And keep in mind, this motherfucker was 22 years old. I saw that yesterday, by the way.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking.
I don't have to tell you, I don't
Don't
give
get
a
me
shit.
wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water.
You're
All the
dealing with this
strings I have with the
motherfucker. Fuck
lieutenant.
you.
This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Hart, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm
I'll
not
tell him.
sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what?
I'll tell him. I'll be
Bruce,
honest with him.
that's terrible.
Yep.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Kent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank
You're
you,
Lieutenant Gordon, right?
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but must
Considering
be nice
who you
to have
are.
a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules
He doesn't
whenever
have
you
a
need it.
DA in his pocket.
I realize this is irregular, Lieutenant.
Oh, god damn it. I fucking hate acronyms, bro. Because, like, okay, whenever I hear DA, I just realized he's talking about the district attorney. Dude, whenever I hear DA, I think Department of the Army. I was like, you don't have the Department of the Army in your pocket. The fuck? I fucking hate, like, that shit.
I wouldn't
so much.
ask if there was another way.
I'm vouching for him, Gordon. Trust me, he's one of the good guys.
A good guy who always gets what they want. Now, in my book, there's no such thing.
Well, you gotta
Nice
take
job
some to
bringing
give
in
some.
Falcone.
Rub my
That
dick,
son
I'll
of a
rub your
bitch
dick.
better not get off again.
He's not getting
Or
off
is that
the
not
hook,
exactly what it is?
Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say,
What?
you know, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
In other words, you do.
Thanks,
Thank
Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I'd say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right,
How far
Falcone
back
is
is he,
inside.
Gabriel?
Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Good. Did your mouth just move without you talking? Oh. Yeah, I don't think this game's gonna have licensed songs. I gotta say, Tales from the Borderland and what's it? Life is Strange really ruined me because those both had licensed songs, and now I expect them in every episodic game I play.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
Sup, asshole. So, you're the cocksucker who might have put a hit on my parents.
Some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close.
I'm aware. Now.
More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked.
You got me jack shit.
Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do.
You don't. You do, maybe.
God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Are you strapped down? So if you're not strapped down, you can go fuck yourself. Against my better judgment.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story.
Which is exactly why I left
How
you
much
alive.
of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you.
You're welcome, asshole.
Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
You got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you. You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend.
Enough with the cryptic
Your parents
bullshit.
learned that
The
They're
fuck?
waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Now I have some questions for you, you bitch.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out!
Although
Go!
how the hell she opened the door
Go!
without me knowing about it? Like, without hearing it. That was good, though. Very clever game. She was supposed to be some random, you know, sergeant that just... Wow. I did not expect that. Very clever. I'm not gonna lie, I was actually shocked. I thought it was gonna be like some random ass motherfucker, like, sniping from across, I don't know, somewhere.
We are in deep shit.
We're a little bit deeper in shit than you
I
think.
bought us some time, but not much.
How the fuck did you
Word's
buy
gonna
us
get out,
time?
sooner or later. Why would she do something like this?
Because she's working
We
for
had
him, probably?
Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
Isn't it obvious? She wanted to shut Falcone up for good.
I mean, this whole damn force is riddled with corruption. Someone must have got to her, Jim.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Real quick, ordinarily I would have, you know, just said, you know, like she was, you know, she wanted Falcone dead for like her own personal reasons. But bro, like, with that timing and the way she did it, I don't believe that was all there was to it.
She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
You don't know that.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains?
That's a good question.
So
I
we
don't know
gotta
the
get out
answer
in
to
front
it.
of this. We gotta spin it as best we can.
You
Issue a
gotta
statement saying
lie.
that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Yeah, but
Then
why,
we need the
asshole?
complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ.
I
Oh
can
shit,
delay
Harvey
them for
Dent
a
is the
little
district
while,
attorney?
But we still need answers.
And I'm the one who's supposed to get them, right? Of motherfucking course. So I gotta interrogate
Tell me
her
if
bitch
she
ass.
says anything.
She will, because
I
that's
have
the
to know
entire
why
point
she
of
did
this.
this.
Alright, bitch. You slutty whore.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
By the way, give me a second. I'm not even gonna edit this, so I'm just gonna keep it where it's at. Well, I might edit it, but the battery on my controller is low. So what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna change out my controller. Give me just a second. There we go.
I'm
New
looking into
controller
it, but I'll need
inserted.
access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Bro, this reminds me of Connor from Detroit Become Human. Some veiny shit.
Still visible beneath her skin.
She was drugged with something? Yep.
Fresh injection site.
Ooh.
That doesn't look like blood.
It's the nerve agent, isn't it? Made her go crazy?
Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Better.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne?
Alright, I know it wasn't your fault now.
What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
You came
I
to terms
believe
with
you
that
were
pretty
drugged,
quick.
Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen.
You got roofied,
You have
bitch.
to believe me.
Somebody wanted that
I
cunt.
talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
The fuck? Must be some trippy shit.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she?
How do
Did
you
she tell
stall a
anything?
lawyer? Those guys are persistent as hell.
Don't worry about that now.
Like, their tenacity knows no bounds.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Wait, you're a sergeant? You have the never mind. This is the police.
Hey,
I'm gonna call her lieutenant though, because that's her insignia.
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
So I'm gonna call him the
That's
captain.
not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Sup? Why haven't you blown
What are you
me
doing
yet,
here?
you bitch?
My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off.
After I gave you that
Word is
story?
there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use.
Dude, I don't have
Who
anything you
fired the
can
shots?
use.
A cop?
Oh.
I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with. Huh. Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
I just don't have enough to go on yet. I'm gonna give you facts, not prelude bullshit. But you're a fucking reporter, so you can't fucking understand that. Oh, you have to know all the facts right now, 5 fucking minutes after it happened. Jesus Christ. And you still haven't even blown me yet and you want all this shit? You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
Or do you have a
The
fucking issue
computer's
with
been
that, you little
analyzing the
bastard?
chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the
And?
monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks.
Told ya.
Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Falcone had it coming. You cause as much pain as he did, eventually it comes back on you.
We should all be mindful of that. I hope he told you something before he was killed.
Not really.
What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the 2 compounds.
Let's see. I'm gonna look at this bitch first.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Okay.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing.
Well, I mean, look at what it did. A cop killed a prisoner. Why would you not want a drug like that? Do you have any idea what you could do with that?
But drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Cobblepot was that one douche from the park, right? I believe so. I love how I'm asking that, like everybody's actually going to answer me right here and now. Like this is a live recording. Well, I mean, right now it's a live recording, but by the time anybody watches this, it won't be. Drone to search for it. Yeah, I don't exactly do things live.
Find her now.
That's it.
Message.
How advanced is this guy's technology, bro?
Bring me her head.
Okay, so somebody hates somebody. Is that the lieutenant? Or I'm still calling her lieutenant. I don't care. Those insignias on her shoulder means lieutenant, not sergeant.
There you go. Computer all head. All right.
Okay. Mr. Cumberland.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
First shiznit, mine isn't it? Real quick though, before I continue with this, I'm going to cut it off here.